Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We have got two energies. Energy is one, it is divided into two. One is the energy or the potentiality called as knowledge, and second is the dynamism or activity. When the balance between these two is perfectly attained, then we become qualified for the next step in our evolution. So the first step in the evolution is we try to attain freedom from body identification. If we continue to live as a body and spend all our life only on that, we are far away from the truth. And that itself is called as samsara. Therefore, last 2 days we have seen the way we can get out of body identification and get glimpses that we are not because of the body, but the body is because of us. This is just a glimpse that we get over here. Then we have to start working on it day and night. So what will be that work? Like we go to the doctor, we don't tell the doctor what is the disease. We tell him what are the symptoms. From the symptoms, the doctor concludes this is the disease. Exactly the same way, what are the symptoms if we start living as someone other than the body? So the symptoms will be, number one, this world where we are living will no more be taken as real. Number two, that which is not taken as real, we do not desire. Number three, when the pressure of desires is reduced, our mind starts remaining naturally quiet, but not sleepy. Such a naturally quiet, non-sleepy mind is now engaged for the next step in our evolution. And the next step is now, it is knowledge predominant. So there are two aspects. One is action predominant, karma pradhan, and second is jnana pradhan, where knowledge is important. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Nasti buddhihi ayuktasya nacha yuktasya bhavana nacha bhavayata shantihi ashantasya kutas sukham. He who doesn't have this yukti, this knack of separating oneself from the body and thereafter living as the body, his understanding will be always in relation to the body. Our understanding is only in relation to body. I am man, I am woman, I am rich, I am poor, I am happy, I am only with reference to body. So such a person who is body oriented, he just wants to change the world, which has never happened. Therefore, we have to clearly understand all the bodies which are happy or miserable, they are born only after body identification. There is no other way. So, asana and pranayam that we did 2 days is aimed at an attempt to separate ourselves from the body. If that is happening, we are on the right track. If that is not happening, we are joining a circus. In circus also people do lots of acrobatics. But that is not the purpose of yoga. After this is done, now the second aspect is jnana pradhan. And that knowledge predominant spiritual practice is we dissolve ourselves into pure conscious reality. So how it can be done? Now for that, Yoga Shastra tells, our body is made out of 5 elements and the tamoguni aspect of the 5 elements. Each element has got these 3 aspects, sattva, rajas, tamas. From the sattva aspect of the 5 elements, 5 sense organs are created. From the rajas aspect of the 5 elements, the 5 organs of action are created. And from the tamoguni aspect of the 5 elements, our gross body is created. So our body is nothing but an amalgam of 3 gunas in different proportions. Now this we have to dissolve into the Prakriti and transcend the Prakriti. Don't go to Prakriti, you will sleep otherwise. So for that, this information is given to us. From our toe to our loin area is the Prithvi Tattva, the element earth. From the toe up to the loin area. From the loin area up to the umbilicus, Nabhi Chakra, is the element water. From the Nabhi Chakra up to the Anaha Chakra, the heart, is the element fire. From the Anaha Chakra up to the throat, Vishuddha Chakra, it is the element air. And from the throat up to the Bhrumadhya is the element space. And from the Bhrumadhya up to the Sahasrara is the element mind. This is how our body is constituted. Upanishad says, Tasmad Atmanaha Akasha Sambhutaha Akashad Vayuhu Vayoragnihi Agnerapaha Adbhyaha Prithvi Prithivya Oshadayaha Oshadibhyo Annam Annat Purushaha. How the creation happens? Like this telescopic antenna, we open the telescopic antenna in a particular sequence. And when we close it, it is closed in the opposite sequence. If it is only a thread, it will get entangled. But this telescopic antenna doesn't get entangled. Exactly the same way. When we understand it properly, then there won't be problems. Problems come when we do the things without understanding. So here, what is required is, we go the opposite way. So we dissolve the earth in the waters, waters in the fire, fire in the air, air in the space, space in the mind, and mind in the consciousness. This is the journey. Now this journey is at the level of the mind. It is not at the level of the body. Like asana you did, only spending lot of time only sitting. Or pranayama we do it all the time, anulom vilom and doing and then getting frustrated. That is okay, kg1, kg2 maximum. But the whole life you can't keep on doing the same thing. We have to graduate. Then now we come to the next step of dissolving these various aspects of Prakriti into the cause and transcend the cause and effect. And then we will come to know from the absolute standpoint of view, there are no problems at all. From the relative standpoints, there is nothing but problems. Therefore, we learn it in a systematic manner. This is called as bhavana. Bhavana means, like we have this bhavana, I am this body. What is the logic? No logic. Body is not created by us. Our parents created the body. The body doesn't listen to us. And yet I am the body. What logic it is? And thereafter the whole life is lived as body, body, body. All the time, energy, efforts, only glorifying this useless body. We have to get out of it. So wrong notions are removed, be attentive, without creating new notions. This is the basic difference. It is not, earlier I was getting late, now I get up early. Earlier I was eating non-vegetarian, now I eat vegetarian. That I factor has to go. So it is not replacement of the notions. It is going beyond the wrong notions without creating new notions. We are all leading only a notional life. And notions are always in relation to something. See, the first notion, I am older than you. So where is my attention? On the body. I am a man, not a woman. Where is the attention? On the body. I am a Swami. I am not a brahmachari or a grihastha. Notion. See, I am Indian. I am not American. Another notion. These notions are the burden that we are all carrying. And this can happen only by proper understanding. Therefore, we have to get out of this notional existence and come to discover what we are essentially. So this is called as Bhavana Abhyas. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, then Raman Maharshi, then Anandamayi Ma, then Amritanandamayi Ma, the present one, then hugging Amma. Their path is this path of bhavana. They have not done anything else. Like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he has done the sadhana from different religions, only by bhavana. And ultimately, that bhavana was discarded when his guru came in his life, Totapuri Maharaj, and told him, give up this bhavana also and come to discover you are the ultimate. So first, at the action level, yoga. Then we graduate. We come at the bhavana level, we discard this identity with the body and continue to exist as independent of the body. Then the third step, then who am I? And the third step is going beyond the cause and effect. These are the three stages through which our spiritual practice has to go. And who can practice this thing? He who has first step risen above the worldly things. The world has always been like this. Don't try to correct the world. Like yesterday I told you the story of the dog, run away. Don't get entangled. The world is always like this. Those who have come to save the world, there was a great master in Bombay, Nisargadatta Maharaj, he used to say, those who have come to save the world, they were shaved off. The world is as it is. So let us focus attention on ourselves. So, Now we'll start the process. As you are sitting properly, sit that the weight of your body lands on your sitting bones. Your hands are in your lap, fingers interlocked properly. You are cheerful and happy. Our beloved Lord and the Guru Maharaj is in our heart. They protect us and guide us from within. At this moment, we are Mr. Nobody. Therefore, there is no past. We are as fresh as a day-old chick. We have no plans of what we will do after meditation. Therefore, now we are fully in the present. Now we invoke the knowledge aspect of our being. And this invocation is synchronization of knowledge and activity. Activity is breathing, knowledge is chanting. So, in one's own mind, when you breathe in, within the mind, say to yourself, Hari, and when we breathe out, Om. This will help in integrating the activity and knowledge aspect. Thereafter, we go to the second step. Do it within your mind. Don't change the breathing pattern. Whatever is naturally happening, let it happen. You are not doing pranayam, breathing happens naturally. Breathing happens in the utter present. This activity of breathing doesn't run away in time, in past and future. It is the mind which runs in the past and future Therefore, when we tie down the mind to this breathing activity by this japa, breathe in Hari, breathe out Om. Don't concentrate on anything. Just let it happen. We should not miss one single breathing without synchronizing Hari Om. Because of the old habit, the mind may run here and there, but bring it back. Now you will see, to a great extent, our body has become firm on the base. Vertically, the body has become steady. The weight of our body has increased on the base. This is because the process of separation from the body has begun. The body is no more thinking, the mind is no more thinking in relation to the body. It is engaged in synchronizing knowledge and activity. Pin down the mind to breathing. Now we take the next step, assuming the mind is now relatively quiet and available for the next. Now we do bhavana. Bhavana means like we think we are the body, in the same manner we'll start imagining, thinking. So from the toe up to the loin area is element earth. Now we dissolve this earth into the waters. Now, below the loin area, there is nothing. Now, the waters which are from the loin up to the umbilicus, that we dissolve in the Agni Tattva, the element fire, which is from umbilicus up to the heart. Now below umbilicus there is nothing. Now, element fire we dissolve in element air, which is from the heart up to the throat. So below the heart there is nothing. The element air we dissolve in the element space, which is from throat up to the eyebrows. So below the throat there is nothing, and element fire has dissolved in air, air has dissolved in space. Now the space doesn't have any shape, any size, any beginning, any modification or end. So now our experience is like that of the space. So below the throat there is nothing. Between the throat and the eyebrows, bhrumadhya, there being space, also there is nothing. So now we have come up to the bhrumadhya. From these eyebrows up to the top of the head is the principal mind. Mind is expression of consciousness in the body. Mind is not real. Like light is the expression of electricity in the bulb, exactly the same way mind is an expression of consciousness in the body. And from this mind alone, the whole world is created. And the mind itself does not exist. With this understanding, we dissolve the mind in pure consciousness. and thereby get out of the body and body identification. Now our experience is that of Chidakash, the conscious space. If the mind goes here and there, again engage it in breathing in Hari, breathing out Om. Once it comes back, again stand apart. Be indifferent to everything. Do not give any importance to any experience. Being in the present is effortless. That is what Patanjali says, Prayatna Jaitilya. Lesser the efforts and struggle, nearer we are to the reality. When we do pranayam, we go away from the truth. And when only breathing is happening, we are in the truth. Because breathing is not done, pranayam is done. The space is indifferent to all the contents. Mind is indifferent to all thoughts. Similarly, consciousness is indifferent to waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. This conscious space is our essential nature. We have to discover this. The covering of the five elements and the mind. Breathe slowly, little deep, in 2-3 times. Move your fingers and toes slowly. Don't do anything violently, like rubbing the hands and all that. Keep the poise. Now the concept that I am body, I am inside the body, the world is outside, and samsara begins. This experience is not at the level of the mind. Therefore, you cannot remember this, nor can you repeat it. It is a unique one. Like every day is a new day. In the same manner, every meditation is new. It is not mechanical. Discover this and make your life very simple. It's not complicated. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.